Nice sleeve cut, played through for Oliver Burke, looking for a quick start. It might drop for Sinclair, and somehow Hibernian managed to clear their lines.
And it's a huge let-off. That's the pace of Burke. Darren McGregor, Paul Hamlin, not in the same defensive line. If you give this young man space to run into, he will attack it with real conviction. Big let-off so early in the game, but Oliver Burke will feel he has to score. And what a start that could have been for the visitors Celtic. Good save by Marciano, but Burke deep down will be thinking, we should be ahead.
Boyata to Ayer. Tierney. Forrest who'd come over to this left-hand side. Morgan to Canberry, takes it in his stride, but Boyata reading the play well.
Yet again, it's Horgan. He's the instigator. He's the one that's trying to force the game for Hibs.
Oh, Canberry too, driving at the heart of that Celtic defence. Going down, he felt he should have had something there.
He does well initially, Canberry. Skips by Beaton. There's a slight touch. I think it's the delayed fall.
Now Brown looking to be the driving force for Celtic. It's Forrest through to Edwards. He goes down now. Play on, says Willie Collum. Forrest again, deflected.
I think this opportunity all comes from Scott Brown initially stepping into the game. Edward gets himself in behind. And in the end, Hibs scramble it away, but much better intent.
Ollie Burke again. Quickens it to Brown, and now Tierney. One-touch pass. Oh, it's a fine ball in. He was looking for Edward, and then Burke can't hit the target.
I'll tell you what, that's terrific play by Celtic. That final pass by Scott Brown allows Kieran Tierney to put a tantalising ball into the box. Marciano, Superman-esque, flying out, full stretch.
They were victorious on Wednesday night at Tynecastle, but here goes Canberry. Omiyonga just held back his run, and he'll happily accept the corner. He's got a big squad to work with. It's a big injury list too. It's Horgan to take the corner kick. Well, it's being attacked by McGregor, but Boyata did enough. Good defending in the end from the Belgian. Canberry turns it back in.
Just keep an eye on Mark McNulty, just that near post for Hibs, number 9, goes for the cross. Yeah, he's a strong boy, yeah.
McNulty took it in well, retained possession for his side. And now Omiyonga should keep that in, he does. Faced by Lustig. It's a good ball in towards McNulty, last touch, came off a Celtic player.
McNulty gets a little flick. Corner kick for Hibs and a better start to the second half for the home side.
Boyata. Mikael Lustig. Edward, oh that's clever into Burke, who was clipped by Stevenson, was he? There is no free kick given. The Celtic fans, the Celtic players incensed.
First of all, terrific play by Ollie Burke and Odds and Edward, but that right foot of Lewis Stevenson quite clearly catches Ollie Burke.
Edward to Forrest. Tierney able to leave it for Stevenson. So we only as far as Lustig, important touch from sleeve cut. Forrest now though shifts it onto his right hand side. It's James Forrest. Something special to separate these two, and James Forrest has done just that. Simply stunning.
You're absolutely right, Roy. That is simply sensational from James Forrest. Neil Lennon has to take credit. He changed his position, he brought him off the line, he's playing him in behind, and it has paid dividends. Hibs are camped in, they can't get out, so it's going to take a little bit of individual brilliance. And the man of the moment, James Forrest, drops a dummy, skips by Milligan, skips by Slivka, and then there's only one outcome. Can he generate enough power, enough direction in his shot? He absolutely can. That is a stunning finish to bring this cup tie alive.
Between Canberra and McNulty, 8 goals in the 4 games they've started. It's won by Brown for Edward. Odsonne Edward, could this finish the tie? Well, Paul Hanlon, what a challenge. Scott Brown now, still Scott Brown to potentially hammer Celtic into the semi-finals. Captain Scott Brown leading from the front. 3 goals in recent times, one important one here at Easter Road. And Celtic are 2 up.
He may be an enforcer, he may be a player that breaks up play, but Scott Brown has got lots of quality. In his younger days, he played further up the pitch. He is simply rolling back the years. Edouard keeps the ball alive, then it's all about Scott Brown. Moves onto his right foot and absolutely hammers the ball into the top corner. Celtic are marching towards the Scottish Cup semi-finals. They're being led by their captain. This goal has just taken the game away from Hibs. Another simply stunning finish from Scott Brown.